And we are live. Good morning, crypto warriors, and welcome back to Gem and Crypto, episode 923. Today is Monday, April 4th, 2022, and I'm King, here to bridge the gap between the community and crypto every day, Monday through Friday at 10-ish. And we will be getting closer and closer to that 10 of the ish, more than the ish these days, as we start unrolling new shows. Top stories of the day, though. Musk takes nearly $3 billion stake in Twitter, and Doge spikes. Shiba Inu's Metaverse will feature more than 100,000 land plots. Some 1,400 Ether from Ronin exploit is moved to Tornado Cash, data shows. And Aussie convenience store giant to accept crypto at 170 outlets. That's right. But first and foremost, let's go ahead and take a quick look at these prices as I bring open the chat and the prices at the same time. All right, Bitcoin, here we go. Bitcoin is coming in hot at $46,169, down 0.64%. Let's see, Ethereum's at $3,480, down 0.52%. Solana at number 6 at $132, down 3.42%. Cardano at $7.21, up 3.12%. That's pretty funny. I got Terra at number 9, $110.94, down 2.21%. And Avalanche at number 10 at $94.42, down 3.52%. So it looks like most things are either up or down within 3 or 4 percentage points. Biggest gainers. So we have Connect Home, I don't know what that is, up 174%. Oh, V Finance at 95%, up 95%. And District OX, I saw this one earlier. I was like, wow, I haven't seen District OX. I mean, it's probably since 2018. So whenever it was that they came out and got popular, but District OX is up 74.26%. One thing I will say about the biggest gainers today, at the very least, it looks like normal crypto gains, right? Like 174, 95, 75. Like that's normal. Whereas in the last few weeks, we've been seeing like 300 and 1,000 and 900. Is like, oh my God, where are these numbers coming from? But it's pretty interesting. For anyone who knows what's going on with District OX right now, please let us know in the comments. I'm not sure why they're pumping, but they have been around. Also, want to give a shout out to today's show sponsor. Today's show is brought to you by ForkChain.io. That's right, ForkChain.io. Let's see, is your all-in-one platform to help you build anything you want on the blockchain of your choice without any technical skills or development. By anything, I mean an NFT collection, a crypto store, or even a token. You just have to select the project you want to fork and create your own one. It can be based on Bored Ape, Shiba Inu, or any successful blockchain project. Looks like they have already raised about $3 million, but they're going into more ICO rounds, meaning it's still time to be early on that project if you're interested. Check the links in the description after the show, and of course, do your own research. So again, shout out to ForkChain.io, again, today's show sponsor. One thing I want to say is this is a pretty interesting project when I saw it. So again, do your own research. But we saw this back in 2017 when all the when all the ICO started popping up and all these different projects started popping up. We were like, yo, they're literally just recreating these things within 15 minutes. This is the projects that do it, as they're considering this blockchain as a service. Build whatever you want on the blockchain, your choice, without the need of developer technical skills. And again, this is all we mean while we're talking about your favorite altcoin. All you have to do is go to one of these websites like ForkChain.io. You can fork it, call it whatever you want, put some artwork behind it, throw up a BS white paper, whatever you want on the website about how you're going to change the world to make people money. And next thing you know, you are in business off of a straight fork. So again, if you're interested in forking a project, you can play around with this. And again, as they say, this is the rise of blockchain as a service. I think we'll be seeing a lot more of this. We'll be seeing a lot more companies come out and start to do things as a service for the entire industry. And they even put at the bottom, during a gold rush, sell shovels. The blockchain is a wild place. You can still build great projects and you don't even need technical skills or an expensive developer. So again, the next time someone tells you about their awesome project, make sure it wasn't forked on a place like this with ForkChain.io. If you're interested, check them out. All right, other than that, also check out Caribbean in Crypto episode 5, KRBE in Crypto. We got L handling that show. Pretty good show over the weekend. Shout out to him. And of course, this morning we just premiered Trek's weekend wrap up with crypto as well. So be on the lookout for the rest of this week. I think we have about 6 to 7 to 8 new shows going to be rolled out this week alone. So be on the lookout, have those notification settings turned on, and we'll also be updating that calendar also. Woo! All right, a lot of announcements. And really quick, want to give some shout outs, of course, to the chat. What's going on? Richard Johnson, Crypto Boy, 11 Super Mario, Wyatt Try It, Larry, Leroy, what's going on? Alumbrados, Michael Kennedy, Notes from Jew. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Good morning to the show. And of course, want to give a shout out to all those going on. Goodness, you all have been hitting me up about this Bitcoin conference. I mean, goodness gracious, I'm actually happy I am going this year because the amount of people who hit me up has been amazing. And I'm already doing something. Here's a little a treat for all those who are out there. Of course, if you don't do it, you'll need to worry about it. But if you are a drinker or whatever, one thing I used to do before I went to conferences back in the day is my boy put me on. You got to prime your liver, right? I don't drink a lot at home, but I know the conference is going to happen. It's going to be business deals on the table, shaking hands, all that. You want to drink, Everybody's going to drink with you and do something with you, right? Now, you don't have to do it. But if you're one of those people who partake in those libations every now and then, there's a libations, I don't know the word. If you partake in all those, I would highly suggest you prime your liver. That's right. Monday and Tuesday of this week, don't go crazy. Have a drink or two today, have a couple tomorrow, but just be ready for Wednesday. So you're not going to the conference with your first drink in the last 2 weeks and you're already getting put out early. So with that, cheers, Warriors. Let's get this show started. All right. Top story of the day. And again, I have no clue why this keeps being the top story in our news cycle, but it is what it is. Musk takes nearly $3 billion in stake in Twitter and Doge spikes. That's right. Musk often uses the social media site to disseminate his views on crypto. This is actually a pretty interesting buy. I mean, you got on one hand, Jack selling his stake or getting out of at least the CEO position. I won't say selling his stake, but getting out of the position as a CEO. And then on the other hand, you got Elon Musk like, oh, I'll slide up in there and handle this business. But Elon Musk has a 9.2% stake in social media company Twitter, according to a regulatory filing on Monday. According to the filing, Musk purchased 73,486,938 of common stock in the social media company based on Twitter's last closing price of $39.31. The stake will be worth about $2.89 billion. So, of course, what people are really going in on here is why did he buy it? We all know that Elon Musk is in crypto. Crypto Twitter is big. Does this have anything to do with it? In a March 25th poll, Musk asked Twitter users whether they believe the platform adheres to the free speech principle as he believes as essential to the functioning of democracy. He also said that the consequence of this poll will be vital. Over 70% of respondents voted no, implying they do not think the platform adheres to the free speech principle. What's pretty funny is that, for one, why are there 70%? Like, if you're on a platform and you don't believe they adhere to free speech, like, why are you on the platform? To me, that says everything I need to know about Twitter, which is why I'm using out on it. No offense to all you Twitter folks out there. Shots out to all those Twitter people. That says them. I've been on Twitter a few days. I've engaged in some lengthy conversations and stuff, but this says it all. You got a bunch of people on the platform who don't even like the platform, but they're still on the platform. America. But anyway, so 70% of those people said no. And again, it's interesting that Elon Musk still bought into it after, because on one hand, it's like, is he going to make the platform better, or is he going to use it for what he needs to use it for as a billionaire, and that's to make more capital? Again, some of the things that's been said on Twitter in the crypto space has actually led to legal action, right? We saw with Maccabee, he used to tweet different coins and projects. The United States went after him, said he committed securities fraud and all this other stuff. So it's one of those things where, does owning more of this company help you, enable you? Because we've seen Elon Musk also shout out Dogecoin and all these other projects. Is this something that will enable him to do that more and give him more leeway on it? Or is he, again, actually trying to change the way it works? But meme coins spiked along with shares of that Twitter buy. Prices of Dogecoin jumped almost 10% several minutes after the news of Musk's stake came out. Meme coin Shiba rose 5% following Doge's lead. Again, this makes no sense to me of why, outside of Elon being involved in the project, while these meme coins would spike. And again, this shows how crazy the market is right now. The market fervor is like, literally, you just get a billionaire to enjoy, to back some project, whether he actually is in the project or not. he backs the project, and every other move he makes after that, oh, we got to get some more of this project. So as they're calling it here, the Elon effect, it is still alive and well, looks like. But I don't know. To me, when it comes to general crypto news, this is a non-starter because Dogecoin and Shiba didn't do it, or Dogecoin specifically didn't do anything different. If anybody should have pumped, it should have been Shiba to pump with a 10% and Dogecoin doing 5% based off of actual development. But we don't look at that in the space. We like just to look at the hype. Let me see what some of the warriors are saying in the chat, though. Let's see. Ammo Grow said Elon going to pump and dump all summer. You already know it. Let's see. Alec G said people hate Twitter because they don't curate their timelines enough. All right, that's fair because I'm probably looking at the wrong stuff for sure. Doge is still worth more than the Russian ruble, said Rendell like Giselle. That's actually scary news, though. Let's see. Darren said Zay got my ass beat on that Miami coin play. All good. I mean, I'm still in Miami coin as well. You're only gonna get beat if you sell it. I wouldn't sell it right now, especially at a low. But we are all in there together. Let's see. Darren said, "Get your liver up so your whip don't get stolen." Hilarious but true. But yes, this is very true. Let's see. One of those new shows, the walk through the mining farm. Yes, we will see the walk through the mining farm this week as well. I'll make sure that gets out. You have my word on that one. Reno Gamble, thank you. Said, yo, King, this is a plug for your masterclass. I've been spending the last couple of weeks getting knee deep into the DeFi and cracking that collateralized loan move. Thanks, bro. Good stuff. Oh, for sure, Reno Gamble. I'm glad you liked it. Again, people, if you have not got the masterclass yet, and we talk about the staking, farming, collateralized loans, some of these other concepts you haven't heard of, or just basic take profit, stop loss. Check out the masterclass, people. Again, we've been selling it now since last summer, and you've seen the responses. They haven't been negative, so we're really proud about that. So check that out. All right, Shiba Inu is in the news again. Shiba Inu's metaverse will feature more than 100,000 land plots. First and foremost, hand clap for Shiba Inu. There we go. Hey, hand clap for you all for keeping the game going, because I would never thought you went as far to actually do the metaverse or these land plots, but I'm glad to see you're actually developing. Developers have decided to use Ethereum's native cryptocurrency Ether as a land pricing token. Now, one thing I am curious about when it comes to their metaverse is how much is unique to them, how much did they actually innovate, or is this shout out to our show sponsor ForkChain? Is this something like a ForkChain fork where they just like, yeah, we'll just take somebody else's metaverse and put our name on it? I don't know. I haven't done my own research when it comes to the Shiba metaverse yet. But developers behind popular meme cryptocurrency Shiba Inu have unveiled details of their virtual reality project Sheep, the metaverse, announcing 100,595 land plots, some of which will remain private. Land plots will release, I don't know what word I just said. Land plots will be released in phases. The introductory stage will unlock 36,431 plots divided into 4 categories: silver, fur, gold, tail, platinum, paw, and diamond tea. I just want to say platinum paw and diamond tea sound like a good strain. I like the platinum paw. I like that one. It will be priced between 0.2 Ether and 1 Ether. It looks like the team has decided to use neutral cryptocurrency as a land pricing token to ensure there's no downside risk to Shiba Inu native coins. Let's see. Land buyers will also be able to generate passive income, gather in-game resources, and generate rewards. You've seen this on everything so far. You can rename their plot while using and burning the Sheep token. And let's see what else is going on. The rest of the Sheep ecosystem coins, such as Leash and Bone, I don't think Bone has been released yet, will play a role as more phases are rolled out, developers said, adding that Leash holders will be able to purchase lands in later stages. So I will say this, of course, you all know I'm a DGen, so I jumped in and out of Shiba just as merely as a trading asset. Trading token. I made my money back on Shiba, get up out of there. But when it comes to Leash, I actually hold a Leash. I don't believe in a project, but to keep it real. But to me, it was going to be like when I got it, it's never returned to the price I got it at. And I was like, I'd rather take a loss on it all the way rather than sell it. So I just been holding on to that Leash or whatever. If that project ever does get off its feet, and I guess they do use Leash, then I'll have me a nice little Christmas present down the line. But again, on a serious note, I'm happy to see at least they're doing something with this ecosystem. I hope they're actually building on it. It's not just a bunch of hype suit. And they're like, yeah, we got this NFT drop too. We're going to do this metaverse too. Oh, yeah. Like, I'm hoping it's not that and they actually build on it. But I know a lot of people are excited. A lot of these meme coin holders are excited. This is what they've been telling you about. Shiba is going to change the landscape of this entire cryptocurrency markets. I don't think that to be true. However, you got to follow the money, and people are still getting into it. Look, DM Card, you said, get that Shiba to 10 cents. Let's go. You all are psycho, but I love it. But let's see, what else do we have? What do y'all think, Warriors? Are we on this sheep land to flip? Could be big. I'll say this. I don't think it will go anywhere. However, if you're a degenerate, and of course, do your own research, if you're a degenerate and you're like me and you factor up the amount of money you're going to spend at Miami Bitcoin conference, wasting it on going out, right? I will put a percentage of that money into whatever project. So if you're one of those people who say, hey, I have discretionary income, I got an extra couple $100, I'm not doing anything with this month, then go crazy, right? But if this is something you're looking to really like, this is a part of your portfolio and all this other stuff, I will gloss over this. I wouldn't pay any attention to it. This is literally for, I had an extra $20 or whatever that number is for you, that extra number that you could throw out and not care about. That's what this is. Throw it out and not care about it if you're interested. But I think this is a highly risky play in general. But hey, I know how they've been doing as far as community building. I know people are tricked off these streets easily, so who knows? It could be worth it. Let's see, PFC Wells, and shout out to Track PFC Wells. That was a great weekend in review. He called out a couple of people on the weekend review. I'm not going to say anything, but one of the people he called out, I low key, but I've been waiting. I'm like, hey, nobody gonna call this dude out. He just all through the NFT space right here. So go ahead and check out that video if you haven't seen it already. Cleon Byron said, are you guys doing a Gentleman of Crypto live from the conference? Please share the details. I'd like to join. This is Dr. Schiller. Oh, what's going on, Dr. Schiller? Yeah, we'll probably do something live. We have like the media rooms and all that good stuff. Hey, shout out to Bitcoin Magazine, the BTC conference. Of course, CK, who just came on. If you didn't see that interview with the managing director of Bitcoin Magazine, check that out. But they definitely took care of the whole team for the Bitcoin conference. So shout out to them. Bitcoin Magazine got love, Jim, in the crypto. So shout out to them. All right, what else do we have going on in the news today? It was definitely a short news story, short news segments out there from the weekend, but I tried to pull some things together. This seemed pretty interesting because I know we love to follow the money. Some 1,400 Ether from Ronin exploit is moved to Tornado Cash, data shows. More than 2,001 Ether removed Monday from addresses connected to the $625 million exploit, with about 70% passing to the privacy tool on-chain, data shows. So I just actually saw the movie of Quadriga CX over the weekend. It was more like a documentary almost to me because, you know, it wasn't like a movie where you had different scenes. It was more just getting everybody's story. It was pretty interesting to see. I remember on the old Quadriga CX videos we did, we kept saying, hey, this guy's alive somewhere and the money's there. After watching that movie, he might, whether he's alive or not, the money is probably gone for real. It turns out he started trading and trying to spend the money and doing all this stuff with the crypto at the top of 2018 during the bear market. And of course, that bear market was 2 years. So it very well could be that that money's gone. But we're looking at another one. I bring that up because at the time, that was one of the biggest things, you know, $190 million. And you got this is 3 times the amount of that, $625 million. The exploiter behind Ronin's unprecedented $625 million bridge attack from last week apparently moved some 1,400 Ether to privacy tool Tornado Cash on Monday morning. On-chain data connected to the exploit's addresses show. The main Ethereum address associated with the exploit sent more than 2,001 Ether in 2 transactions to different addresses labeled Ronin Bridge Exploiter 8 on the tracking tool Etherscan in early agent hours, the data shows. So basically, they're just trying to wash this money and get it back. So to me, this brought up a few things. First thing it brought up was, you know, one of the things I was thinking about is this whole game of whack-a-mole. We keep saying, I need to get better at saying this, not no regulation, but self-regulation. There's no need for regulators because people to recover this, now that it's going through Tornado Cash and going through all, I'm sure they're going to be sending through other mixers after that. It's going to be very difficult to recover this, right? And it's literally a game of whack-a-mole at this point when you have these exploits by people who are, for one, the people who do these exploits, they're capable, right? We have to admit that they're capable and competent. They've already showed you they're capable and competent to move around this space. And if you're capable and competent to move around this space, when you're talking about smart contracts, you're probably better than like 90% of everyone out there already. So in order to catch these people, of course, it will take a group effort, but it will also take resources. And as we're seeing, this is a game of whack-a-mole. They take it from here, they're putting it through this mixer here, they're going to do this thing next there. It's becoming a game of whack-a-mole. The second thing I would say to make a little more light of this is I really wonder, like, do hackers have like a to-do list? Like, how you have a calendar of events and all that stuff? I wonder if hackers, like, I mean, did he have in his calendar for a week straight, like, oh, Sunday night at 3 a.m., make sure I send 2,000 ether to the mixer? Like, how does that work with a hacker? Like, they're doing it at different times. They forget about it and come back 2 weeks later. I don't know. I don't know the scheduling of a hacker. But again, this ether is starting to move. Looks like over 600 ether valued at $2 million remains in the Explorer 8 wallet at writing time. The main wallet that holds the stolen funds has an excess of 173 ether valued at $607 million at the time of writing. So my guess is that the hacker probably just took a little sprinkle. He's not going to try to do it all at one time. He just sprinkled that 2000 ether, 2001 ether, just to see if his methods will work. He might not move, or she, who knows, or they might not move any more ether for another month or two, literally just to see if they can offboard this, because it's one of those things where they can offboard this successfully. Oh, you better believe they're about to start moving the rest. But if they can't offboard this successfully, then we can see slow movement of the rest of that wallet. We've seen this with other hacks and exploits where literally the exploited wallet, or the hacker's wallet, is just sitting there with all the money in there for months because they can't move it anywhere. So we'll see if they can actually move it. That's what I think they're trying to do. But we'll check it out. What's going on, Kadeem K? What else we have? Y'all talking about Elizabeth Warren is Pocahontas. Nancy Pelosi is the ice cream lady whose face keeps sliding around. You guys are hilarious. Let's see. Inverse finance hack for 15.6 million. Goodness gracious. Third DeFi hack within 2 weeks. Hey, this is back to 2017 again, people. Hackers is making that money. But let's not even call them a hack. Let's start calling them audits. It looks like Inverse Finance got audited for $15.6 million. What did Jimmy Song say? It's not a hack. It's the smart contract being executed. Something wasn't done properly on the coding side. And that's my point too. When I keep seeing all these new financials, and that's why I'm starting to ask founders now, I'm like, where are you all getting your money from? Like, I want to know where the money come from too. I used to not pocket watch. I'm only curious because to me, it's like a tall tale sign of, did you build this up? Did it take time, community, blah, blah, blah. Did you do this the right way? Or did somebody just give you a pot of money and you start a whatever.finance.io and pop up overnight with a new smart contract? Because if you did the second way, the latter way, then that's probably why you're getting hacked. But that's crazy to see another one get hit. I'm sure we'll be covering it on tomorrow's story. KB said, I'm off today. Nothing worse than being in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, leaving tomorrow and not being able to attend the Bitcoin conference. Oh, you're in Miami, you're leaving? Come on. You got to stay an extra day. Let's see. Craig Stevens said a lot of privacy education to be gained by watching the hackers hide and fail to hide the stolen funds. I mean, listen, what's crazy is the amount of use cases and technology and like learning cases coming from the hacks. Craig, you're right. Like, for those who are involved in technology, network security, all that stuff, like, you can, like, this will be used on a PowerPoint slide one day of this is how they try to do it. This is how it worked. And this is how they got caught, or X, Y, and Z. So I'm with you. Like, this is a lot of education coming out of these hacks as well. So that's pretty cool to see. All right. Last but certainly not least, told you it'd be a slow news story today. I think, listen, Monday and Tuesdays this week is going to be slow news. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is about to be lit. And next week is going to be lit because, of course, all the conference stuff. I don't know. I might go in there. I might get drunk and wild out one day in Bitcoin conference. Hey, I might get drunk and go to the main stage and grab the mic like Kanye. Like, hey, all the rest of y'all crypto people cool, but Jim and the cryptos who should have been here this year. So that's all I'm saying. Hey, y'all cool. Y'all did a good job. We out. Listen, I might go make an ass myself just to get the volume to come this way. I remember seeing some years ago. What's the girl? The Rob Jurgic show, or whatever, like the little funny internet show. West Coast Chanel. She was on it. She tried to go to some popular club. They basically was gonna let her in, but not her friends. And then they finally got to the point where they was like, "Okay, none of y'all come in." So she just turned all the way up. She was going crazy. And I remember her interview the next day. She was like, yeah, I saw the TMZ cameras there. She was like, I already knew it was about to go up anyway. And the cameras was on me. She was like, I was like, fuck it. I might as well go all the way up. Hey, I might go to the conference and do the same thing. Y'all been ignoring us? I'm going on stage with a drink. Y'all been ignoring us? All right. Hey, I might push somebody off stage a little bit. Hey, I might get arrested, people. Hey, check out gymthecrypto.com. Watch them sales go up. You can do that as long as you have a product and a game plan to back it. All right, let me quit playing. Last story, but certainly not least. Aussie convenience store giant to accept crypto at 170 outlets. Shout out to the Aussies. That is right. On the run, OTR. That sounds like a click out of Chicago. OTR will work with crypto.com to implement its pay merchant product with a Sydney payment systems provider rolling out new terminals to allow consumers to pay with crypto. Hey, there we go. Convenience store and gas giant On the Run will soon accept crypto payments at 170 outlets across South Australia and Victoria. The move will allow customers to pay for gas, snacks, and even a Subway footlong in over 30 cryptocurrencies. Goodness gracious, hand clap. Again, this defeats the argument, well, it's not accepted anywhere. Well, they didn't go on a website and click accept. Like, what are you talking about? OTR's parent company, the Peregrine Corporation, one of the largest privately owned companies in South Australia, will also be accepting crypto at its Subway or Port2 and Smoke Mart stores. Once the system is finalized in July, it will become the largest business in the country to accept in-store crypto payments. Shout out, people. Like, you don't understand. Well, actually, warriors, you do understand, because I showed you before. To accept crypto payments as a business, there's two ways to do it. There's the real easy way, where literally all you do is BitPay, Coin Payments, some of these other sources. Or there's the easy way, where you do your own Bitcoin Pay server, open node, or just literally use your own QR code from your private wallet and put it in front of the cash register, get the shit and look at your wallet. Like, there's so many different ways to do it. I am glad to see that merchants are starting to accept it, right? Like, merchants are starting to accept it. And very soon the entire argument, which is based on, but nobody accepts it, will be gone. And again, I can't believe that's an argument, but I kind of do, because people who make that argument are generally losers. They're not solution oriented. They're always trying to find a problem instead of a solution. So again, when it comes to the problem of, well, no one accepts your crypto, the solution is here, popping about in every country. What's really cool, again, this is one of the largest privately owned companies in South Australia doing it. So way to make a stance, being one of the first people to do it. Yashir Shahan, Peregrine's executive chairman, stated that accepting crypto payments was an opportunity to jump on board with the growth of cryptocurrencies, adding, the growth in mainstream acceptance of cryptocurrency adoption in Australia and the rest of the world has been phenomenal and has offered us a clear opportunity to tap into the momentum of this fast growing space for the benefit of our customers. There you go. All you do is benefit customers. You can sell it right back out to fiat if you want. You don't have to keep it in crypto. There's a win-win-win across the board. So shout out to South Australia and Peregrine for doing that. I thought that was pretty cool to see. All right. That was an accident, but it was still pretty funny. Last couple of quick comments before we call it a show today. Rendell like this is, I'm gonna start putting my QR code on their registers. Hilarious. People, listen, exactly. Hey, Reno Gamble, that's actually something you might have to watch out for. Like, imagine if I just start putting it, like, you just put QR codes at every business you know, and it's like donate to the poor with a QR code. Oh, because they're gonna know, they're gonna be walking by clicking that thing all day. Again, this is gonna open Pandora's box to a lot of things that you might have to whack-a-mole on. I'm pretty sure that will be one. Like, just walking up the grocery store on different aisles and seeing random QR codes. Please help me. This is gonna be like the new GoFundMe. I wanted to go to college this year, but I can't afford it. Hit this QR code to help a brother out. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Thank you, PFC Will. So what's going on with the like tax? Are you not entertained? We gotta get that one as a sound bite here as well. Finn said, King goes on stage and said, Warriors, and I'm like 1,000 people stand up. Hey, listen, hey, for real, look. Hey, I like that idea. I might find a bunch of random people in Miami, give them $5 each. Hey, send this crowd for me real quick and stand up when I say this word. No, that would be hilarious if I go on stage and say Warriors and like 200-300 people move with it. That's what's up. Let's see, what else do we have going on? Mobato said, But if they got everybody locked down, what good is it going to do if they've been draconian on their policies? I'm not sure what that's in reference to. I got to check it out. Oh, it looked like people saw what I was talking about. Satoshi Slim said East Coast ain't got no love for Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. Hey, shout out to Trek. If you haven't seen the Trek, I'm going to go ahead and say Trek called out Snoop Dogg today on the show. I would say this, all love for Snoop. I can't say nothing too crazy because, hey, Snoop do run LA, bro. But yeah, I haven't made my full decision yet. Trek called it out already. He broke it down. I'm with what he said. I'll just say that. I haven't made my full decision, but I have been giving Snoop the side eye. I will say that. I've been giving him the side eye, so we'll see. They said LOL King about to go Chris Rock somebody in Miami. Hey, you never know, people. You never know. I keep telling y'all, when these demons take over, it's no longer me. Crypto culture sent a tip and said we getting drunk this week. Hilarious. Let's see. I'm gonna end up on WTF TV. Hilarious. No physical assaults on stage. I might just grab the mic from somebody, be like, hey, check out this whip. I might grab the mic and be like, hey, if y'all want to learn everything about crypto A through Z, make sure you check out the masterclass. All right. Other than that, that is the show for the day. Again, if you haven't already seen, check out the KRBE and crypto episode that just was released by L. Check out the weekend in crypto if you want to know what happened over the weekend and internationally. Again, be on the lookout this week. A lot of new shows are going to be coming this week as well. And last but not least, again, want to give a quick shout out to ForkChain.io. Again, today's show sponsor, ForkChain.io. You can build anything on the blockchain without any coding. Build whatever you want on the blockchain of your choice without the need of a developer or any technical skills. That's right. Next time someone tells you about their awesome Elon, Doge, Floki, Twitter token, go on the ForkChain, fork it, and do another one. Be like, no, that was the old one. This is the new one. Go ahead and get you a quick $10,000 up a fork when everybody buy into it, people. That's the name of this crypto game, it looks like. All right. Other than that, smash that like and share. And again, we will see you all, I want to say tomorrow.